I have been looking at the internet and following the news. So the first time I heard of it, I know where it started in China kind of thing. And I was a bit kind of skeptical because the death, little time it passed through China, which is sometime I gather the end of December, middle December. And the deaths recorded, I was wondering, okay, that's a China thing. Stay in China.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first.
So in your mind, that's a China thing, Oscar? It was a China thing in your mind?
Yes, at that time. Yes. Before it started to move rampantly across the globe.
I got you. Anybody else? When you first heard about COVID-19, what was your reaction?
I was concerned.
Why
because I know there is a lot of traffic between China and the United States. So I know definitely it was going to get to the United States, and once it gets there, it's going to get here.
Well, based upon what you would have heard in the news, etc., and how it was spreading between China and then into Europe, you knew it was something that was going to be something that we would have to deal with. I don't know if we would have thought it was going to be as bad as we thought it was going to be.
Right.
I guess we all had the normal assumptions that would happen there and never happen here.
Cautious. We have to be very cautious of what's happening right now. Although because, in Trinidad, we're not laid back anymore. I mean, if you really look and see how much Trinidad is out there, and anything happen across the border or in the world itself, some Trinidadians always involved. And eventually everything comes back here.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Why you say dangerous?
Because of the fact that it have deaths associated with it. There's no, if you get coronavirus, there's no guarantee that you could live during or after. Possibly the detriment out of it is that you could die.
Right.
Concern.
And why is that?
Concern because I'm in a high-risk group. I'm in the high-risk group, so to speak. I'm over 60. I'm diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
And my information is that is the target group, so to speak.
Right.
So I have to be more careful than the normal Joe.
You cannot ask for a better plan than what they have.
Why? Tell us why. Why you share that view?
Well, you see, the early lockdown, the early closing of the borders, the early closing of non-essential businesses, all those are the precautions you will be taking around the world. And we do that here, and a lot of Trinidadians didn't like that because they are accustomed with the freedom. But I think they are every day on TV, they are every day telling you the do's and don'ts. And now they have the police on there, and you can ask for anything better than that.
Well, they're following the guidelines from what's happening abroad. Fortunately, that when you look at CNN or foreign news, you get an idea of what is happening in the first world, but you know that eventually it will filter down. So practically what government is doing here is duplicating what is existing abroad, which is being consistent.
No, I would compliment them on being proactive, right? And being reactive and trying to stay ahead of it.
Right.
As I said it again, what the government has instituted in terms of everything is either what other countries had already done, right? Or what other countries had followed us in doing, right? I mean, I know this is not something that's happened every year that you can say they already have a plan, right? I don't think they ever had to deal with a pandemic issue. I mean, they have dealt with recessions, they've dealt with, well, I mean, I don't think any government has had to deal with a world war since World War II was finished, right?
Right.
So I mean, something like this is a first time for most countries in terms of how do you deal with it.
keep the course. Don't get distracted by any means necessary. By any means, don't get distracted at all. Stay the course because we're obviously doing something right.
Any government dealing with a pandemic is something different. You're talking about the amount of stress that a government will have to go through to keep a country at bay. I think I give them kudos in doing that.
I listened to all the other speakers, and yes, the government is doing what is ought to be done, because what we hear any government doing is what already exists in other countries. But we are a population of 1.5 million or 1.3, and yet we still in 1,000 and something testing so late into the game. We don't have no masks. We hear about masks coming, NGOs will be giving out masks. And I feel that there is a lot of shortcomings, quite a lot of shortcomings. In the case of the hospitals are only dealing with COVID. They divert their interest into COVID. People with mental illness, they are not being reached, they are not being protected, they are not being communicated.
What do you think life in Trinidad will look like after this pandemic? Andrew, let me start with you. What do you think life in Trinidad will look like after?
Most of us are accustomed, since home thing changed plenty people, right? I suppose, I didn't used to go plenty, but I used to go more than I stayed in home, right? So if this thing should change now, so for me, it will go back there like normality, how it used to be, right? You still go to meet your friends, line, whatever, set up little activity and what you doing and thing, and but the thing will come back to how it used to be, and probably not quick time because just waiting for the get back to the normality.
But I think it would make life in Trinidad a lot better than it was before.
Why do you say that?
Because, you see, people learn to restrict themselves on a lot of things. There's no linemen out there, and I hope people say, with this pandemic, we could learn a lesson from doing certain things out there. Most likely, I don't think people will just be better people when after this thing is done.
I don't think much will change. I think because there are a host of people waiting to rush out to the bars and to the nightclubs and to the parties. They can't wait. It's like you thirsty. The people who used this time as an opportunity to do something productive, I think such people will benefit. For example, there are some people who started learning to cook, some people into gardening, and I'm absolutely certain that once you get the hang of planting some pasture and some lettuce somewhere around the house, you're going to get the hang of it, and you're going to want to continue something like that.